good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. If you're in the US, happy Memorial Day. And I thought about trying to like totally ground myself before coming on this morning, and I was like, no, I'll just show up like how I'm feeling. Um, and yeah, it's just I don't know what's in the air or energy and all the things happening right now, but the last few nights I haven't been able to fall asleep till like 2:30, and I'm still waking up at my normal 7:30, 8 o'clock hour for the most part, and your girl's tired. uh, feeling a little tired, feeling a little like allergy uh, going on in the space. Or just I don't know, maybe a little congested. So I don't know. I felt like sharing and showing up as, this is me. Not really a complaint, it's more just that's life. It's being a human. That said, you know, I'll take some grounding breaths here before get started in the Reiki share. But it's just, these things can bring up some slight irritation. So that is what we're feeling this morning a little bit. All that said, I just dropped the Reiki link in the chat, and so what we'll get started doing here is this is my kind of dedicated, or at least right now feels like the dedicated space to do a Reiki share and then potentially an intuitive offering afterwards. And what that means is each week I do live distant Reiki to anyone that has submitted a personal Reiki healing request. And the reason the reason I have it in a separate link to sign up for that is to one, help you set your intention for what you're looking to receive in that distant Reiki, and to help me as the Reiki channel to work with the guides to bring the energy where you need it, or where your intention is, where your support is. But again, I'm just the channel. I'm opening the door for your body to do the healing. So I dropped a link, like I said, there in chat. If you feel called, I do it. The distance Reiki, it keeps you on my list for 2 weeks. So I do it live, and then occasionally throughout the week as Spirit calls me to send distant Reiki to the people on the list. So today we have one on the list. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. And then we'll go into an offering afterwards. So, and this is me just sharing basically my practice with Reiki. This is sharing what visualizations I might be getting, sharing what sensations I might be getting, and helping navigate, or like helping almost like destigmatize what it looks like and what it feels like to be a practitioner in Reiki, and sending the healing energy. My chair is all squeaky. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but that's fine. All right, I'm gonna take a few deep breaths here just to help kind of ground out this morning, these morning frustrations or morning tension before I get started. Okay. Divine Source, Infinite Creator, Call upon you now to bring forth whatever's in the highest and best for Coil. Call upon my team and Coil's team of angels, spirits, and guides to bring forth whatever's in their highest and best. Thank you for your time, energy, and gifts. Grounding myself here into the earth. Opening my Reiki eye and allowing the free flow of Reiki energy. I am a clear channel for the flow of Reiki energy. And as I open my channel, just sharing that it's like I get little waves of, it's like a wave of release, a wave of relaxation, as like the hairs on my skin might stand up in places, but it like travels very quickly, and it's just making way, clearing the space for the Reiki energy to flow. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Sharing my practice of Reiki as I send distant Reiki to an individual who has consented to receive. We're just feeling, I'll move my hands up here so I'll lower the camera down so you can see my hands work a little bit more. Sensation I'm receiving is that I'm making these opposite direction swirls. The imagery is that they're placed on both sides underneath the receiver's butt cheeks, basically. Not quite on them, but like down a little bit below them, maybe about mid-thigh distance, as if they were sitting. Or maybe, yeah. Just helping balance the energy. Clearing it out with our breath. As I start to feel my forearms, my hands kind of have a cold chill, especially the left forearm, the left hand. Temperature changing as the energy moves in and out. And the visualization I'm receiving now is it's almost like creating a very small little vortex of energy moving up and down their right thigh. So our energy systems are more than just your 7 chakra system. Our energy system runs throughout our entire body, our entire being, and even out in the space around us. So the Reiki energy that we work with is not just focused on those 7 chakras, the 7 chakra systems. It's on the whole body, on the whole energy body. Swirls have changed. Instead of being clockwise, I'm now navigating this like up and down, again creating this energy vortex to unblock whatever might be there, clear up the traffic jam, get the energy flowing. Coming down that right leg. We're feeling ourselves wanting to stop just above the knee on the underside of the energy body of the leg area, that lower thigh. Breathing deeply here. And I feel it's worth noting too, we do have different types of energy centers in our hands, or maybe I shouldn't say different types. We have energy centers in our hands, in the area behind the knees, many of the places where you'll find lymph node, the like collection of your lymph nodes throughout your system as well. They're more subtle energy vortexes instead of the main 7 chakra system that we all typically hear about. Now we're just helping support that energy flow behind that right knee, pushing it in, sending it up the leg, pulling it down, pushing it in, and just creating this flow of energy, creating this flow of Reiki healing, removing the stagnation, or clearing the stagnation, making way for the Reiki energy to come in. Welcome to chat. If you're new here, I'm sharing distant Reiki for those that have consented. Taking a deep breath. Starting to feel that energy pulling down that right leg. Down into that knee, into that energy vortex we just cleared up. Pulling that energy out. Lifting it out. Breathing through. Light Seeker 11, this is The offering today is specific to, if you use the command Reiki, it's specific to submitting a distant healing request. And so I would send Reiki over the course of 2 weeks. And this is just the live version of me sharing how that practice is. I do appreciate you showing up here, though, and being excited about receiving. Again, the visualization, the sensation I'm feeling is just like almost scooping out this energy in the right knee, behind that right lower thigh, and just pulling it up and out the knee. We felt the release. We felt the tension go. I do share Reiki in other settings and other meditations freely, though. So I invite you to keep tuning in. There'll be other times too. Again, the area that's feeling worked, that's feeling the most attention, is right here on that right knee. Just lifting that energy, expanding it, allowing it to expand, allowing it to be free, allowing it to move. Feeling like we're almost going along this right side of their body and just like scooping up, like an ice cream scoop, scooping up the energy that isn't serving them, the energy that's holding them back. Scooping it down and out the knee. Allowing it to leave, to be composted in whatever serves the highest and best. I'm just sensing in the air where my hand wants to stop along their body, and it just feels like it stops at the knee region. So we're just trusting that, we're honoring that, potentially getting the visualization that maybe they don't have the bottom of their leg. That's okay. You could still do energy work. Maybe they do, but the sensation makes me feel like this is potentially the bottom of their physical body on this side. Maybe that's just where the energy wants to work today. Not judging, just trusting. Just kind of navigate around this right lower knee area, Yeah, the visualization is very much that bottom part of their leg is not there. It feels like I'm just kind of going around bottom of what would be like their leg stub or their knee stub. Just helping the energy flow through here. Of course, if you'd like to put in a request, do the command Reiki, and then they'll give you the link to submit. Or exclamation point Reiki. I also find really fascinating with this particular Reiki session is more often than not, my left hand is usually it holds still while my right works. But it's reversed today. Which to me is kind of indicative that I'm sending a lot of energy into them as I'm pulling out a lot of energy that doesn't serve. Because now it's the energy visualization is that it's coming down the right hip, down the front of the hip, navigating kind of the inner groin, inner thigh, coming down, just helping send sweeping Reiki, sweeping clearing, allowing it to go and do whatever serves the highest and best for this individual. The deep sigh is a good sign. It's a sign that the tension is releasing. I'm starting to get the sign that that's enough for them today. So we're just going to do a few final clearing, a few final encasing of clear, beautiful Reiki energy just over their entire aura, entire energy body. Sending what no longer serves them into the ground to be composted, to serve the highest and best. Using the other arm for balance here. As we fill their glycerin bubble, much love, much light. You're whole. You are complete. I send you, your loved ones, and your community, your country, and your world, love and light. Thank you for your time and sharing, for your gifts. Namaste. Mm. So good. So good. All right. Thank you. Like I said, that's the link if you want to submit a request for yourself. And like I said, I come on weekly and do the shares live, but I also do them throughout the week as Spirit calls me. So it's 2 weeks of support, of Reiki, distant Reiki support. Now, let's see. I'm feeling like send their energy back to them, call my energy back. Okay. All right. I'm feeling oracle cards. I feel like thank you for noticing my cups in the background. Yeah, these are mugs that I designed. It's the surrendered series is what I'm calling it, but it's basically the different states of the feminine body, basically surrendering to the energy, surrendering to divine love. So it starts off as this very first one as you're becoming surrendered to the energy around you and calling in the love and light. I bought the pink ones for myself, but I also have I think a black interior and I think a yellow one. So this is part 1, and then part 2 or part 8 is the final stage of when you're in complete and total surrender to the divine energy, and you have like become one with divine love and divine light. So there's lots of purples, some yellows and golds and pinks, all that different energy flowing in and flowing out. Thank you for asking. Ooh, okay. You can buy one of them if there's like a favorite design that you like. You can buy one, or you can also get a discount for buying all 8. But they're so pretty. And I have the original artwork up on my wall, so it's just they're paintings that I've done, and I put them on mugs because I like the design. Okay, I'm feeling drawn to an oracle card, and I'm feeling like it's a collective card just to start the week. Yeah. So let's see what Spirit has in for highest and best for the collective to start this week. All right, got these 2. Both cards I haven't drawn before yet. I'll come back to that question in just a second. So this first card is number 62, Will of the Wisp, Treasures Hidden in the Shadows. Let me take it in for just a moment before I turn it around. Okay. This card right off the bat, I was being highlighted this butterfly that's up here in the smoke. And then I was also being highlighted to, there we go, highlighted to this like sparkling little stream down here, which actually was giving me like cross vibes. And I'm just allowing whatever message to come in as I look at it. Here, I'll go this way so you can kind of see it while I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of third eye energy. I'm getting a lot of all-seeing eye, third eye activation. The blue is also giving me a lot of like throat, like using your voice. There are actually, if you include the butterfly, there are, okay, hold on. I was feeling the number 3 come through, but because it was related to the 2 fairies down here and then the butterfly here, but then there's also like the dragonfly wings up here. So there's a lot of transformation coming through in learning to use your voice, in learning to speak up. In learning to see beyond what is here. And I'm also being highlighted at adding the number 62 to make the number 8. 8 for me symbolizes balance. I'd invite you to reflect on what 8 might mean for you. And then they're pulling me down to treasures hidden in the shadows. And the sensation and feeling and message that is coming through there is around whatever strife and grief and pain that you've been through and have gone through. Our treasures, our gifts. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, that feels complete for that one. And then this card, the other one that came through was 63, Winter's Dream Gestation Period. I mean, I immediately was like, I mean, gestation is, you know, you're growing something, whether it's, you know, a human, a business, whatever. It's like you're growing a baby in some capacity. That doesn't necessarily mean a literal baby. It just means whatever you're working on is is your baby. And and so it's this feeling of nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself as you're nourishing this other being, this other entity, this idea, whatever it is, but making sure you're taking care of yourself, taking care of your well-being. Taking care of your love, your heart, your mind and your soul. And I'm feeling really drawn to that spiral, the shell of, you know, part of you is coming out, but part of you is still in the shell. So it's okay. Take time. whatever you're working on is still a little bit in the shell. It's okay. Take your time. Enjoy this period. Enjoy this. Enjoy this slowness, because spring's coming and things are about to bloom. And the number that wants to be highlighted here, well, when I was holding up this way, it was the 6. When I look at it, now it's still the 6. Okay. There's also a highlight in adding 6 and 3 to be 9. And nines have come up for me to represent like new beginnings. I'm also feeling the word like radical changes. So when you're birthing something, when you're growing something, like, your life is never going to be the same as it was yesterday, today, in the past. So allow yourself to experience this changing period, this wintering period, and honor it, because spring is coming. And it's going to be so good. And your life is never going to be the same. All right. That feels complete for the collective. Let me hold those back up. There we go. Cool. So cool. All right, you asked, do I have any goals for myself with my spiritual practices? Yes and no. Like, I don't have any hard goals per se, but I have a vision of my life. So, and I actually just wrote this statement yesterday, and I'll share it now, because I actually put it on my phone's like background, because I was like, I want to see this every day. So my vision statement for my life, and I incorporate spirituality in all of the things. But my vision statement is what do I want out of life? I want my soul to be set on fire with each endeavor I reach for. I want to have dumb money, the kind of money that can bless anyone and everyone I come into contact with. I want to live in the full spectrum of emotional energies, dancing freely and effortlessly through them all. I want to live naked, bearing my soul, harnessing my gifts, exposing my truths. I want to flirt with life itself. I want passion, pleasure, fire, and water. I want to be held delicately and with the strength to move mountains. I want divinity and humanity, yin and yang, floaty and groundedness, fire and ice, balance, harmony. I want what's meant for me and what wants me too. And so it is. So, not quite a particular goal for my spiritual practices, but more of a vision a vision of my life goal, and that includes like spirituality, finding the balance between divinity and being spiritual while also staying grounded in my humanity and this experience here. Mm. 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 Ah, so good. I'm open to I'm open to doing some readings as well this morning. I got about 20 minutes, so I could probably do a couple short ones if they come through. I did get a queuing situation potentially uh figured out, and so now the readings has a bit more information, so you can use that join symbol hopefully, and then also the consent statement is updated too to clarify that. So I've never been to India, to be honest. I've only recently started saying namaste, and it's something that has come about naturally for me. Uh, that's something that has come about naturally for me as I've been doing energy work. Like, it just feels, when I'm doing my energy work, it feels like I am connecting to the other ascended masters, and it's just like that is a way of honoring them, or like that's just, I don't know, that's just what feels intuitively good to do. Okay, I just checked in too with myself, so it looks like Light Seeker. We're gonna do an oracle card. All right. Whatever is in Light Seeker 11's highest and best. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just checking if there's more. It's just this one. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation, 15. Let me make sure I can. There we go. I'm immediately drawn to the heart space in this imagery of the yellow, the light starting to radiate and break through this dust cloud. And it feels like this connection to, like you're tapping into the connection of your soul, you're tapping into the connection with the source within you. And clearing way, making way, clearing the space to remove what's no longer serving you and step into your higher purpose. I'm feeling really drawn to this. I feel like I need to point out this like wispy area, flame up near the top. Like I know it's not fire, technically fire, but the symbology of it is giving me fire. And even as I say that, I'm getting this, hold on. I'm just getting this like fire rising out of the chest, coming out the throat, and it almost feels like I have a fire burning within me that's coming out. Mm. Coming out of big stagnation, you're scared if you'll choose the right path. Whatever path you choose will be the right one. You said you've been missing that fire inside you. It's coming. I feel it. It's even as we're like sitting here, I feel like it's just like it's like helping move it up and out. Let me cough again. Hold on. That's good. You can use your fire too for you, and if it feels comfortable for you, I would invite you to do some chest tapping, some like upper. Let me put this to the side so you can see. Like, do some tapping like right here in your collarbone region, because that's where it feels like it is right now. Is it's like in this upper collarbone clavicle region, and so. No, I'm picking up you. I'm not sick. But do some tapping here and allow yourself to cough if you need to cough. Take a few deep breaths. Yeah. Your sickness feels like a sickness clearing. It feels like, as you're saying, that it feels. Hold on. It feels like it's a. It feels like it's serving a purpose of helping break away the stagnation, helping clear the energy that isn't serving you, to step in to your fire, to step into your purpose, to step into your soul, to step into this, like, I don't know, this is the motion I need, just like this, big energy. You mixed Reiki, intuitive, shamanic healing, and took some negative energy. Let it go. Let go of the resistance or the need to try to control it, because I think that's what's holding on to it right now for you, is just like, it's this feeling of, I took this on and now I'm sick and I need to get rid of it. And actually that tension around, this isn't welcome, I need to get rid of it, is what's holding on to it, in your body. But if you allow yourself to honor that, it's like, okay, thank you to this energy that came in. Thank you to my body. Like, thank you, body, for showing me what it is I need, what it is I need to release. Thank you for giving me this cold or this cough or this sickness to invite me to prioritize myself and my well-being. Thank you to this chest congestion. Thank you to this ache. I know it's serving me, and I know you're serving me, so thank you. And just feel how you feel after you honor that. Honor that sickness, honor those feelings as it's serving a purpose, because it is serving a purpose. The cough is helping you clear out that stagnant energy. You're going to feel so much better when it's gone. Take a deep breath. Let the tension go. One more deep breath. Yeah, that feels better. You got this. You asked if I can check the back of your head, or back of your head and top of your head. Yeah, it feels like you have some trapped emotions there. The emotion I feel that's coming forward right now is some grief. Is it safe to clear it? Would you like me to clear it? Or do I have your consent to clear it? Okay. Just take a few deep breaths. Okay. I'm feeling some pain also trapped there. Is it safe to clear it? It doesn't feel like the pain is safe to clear at this exact moment. Is there any other trapped emotion? Feels like forgiveness is trapped. That from a current life or past life. Current life. Is it safe to clear? You accidentally trapped some stuff during your self-healing. Are you open to me continuing for the next couple of minutes of helping clear what's coming up? I don't want to keep going if Okay. then for the remaining few minutes here, I will just allow whatever serves the highest and best to come through and do some clearing. So I'll vocalize what it is that's coming through and what I'm saying, and take your consent in chat to mean that you're consenting, and I'll just kind of check in with your higher self if they're like, if it's safe to clear, I will clear it. Does that sound good? No, you won't. You lose your memory. It's using Reiki to just relax and release that trapped emotion. Yeah. Okay. Let's just check in. Light Seeker. The trapped emotion is coming up. Feeling pain come up from a current life, past life, current life. Is it safe to clear? It is. Take a few deep breaths. Is it clear? Okay. Is there any more trapped emotions that are looking to be cleared today? Yes, what trapped emotion? Feeling grief, the grief in your heart from a current life or past life. Feels like a past life grief. Do they need to know more? No. Is it safe to clear? Okay, there was hesitancy on clearing that one, but with your comment and chat, now it feels safe to clear it. Take a few deep breaths. Past life grief. Clearing the past life grief in your heart. Is that clear? Yes. Is there any other trapped emotion that would like to be cleared today? Okay. I'm getting my sign for no, so that feels complete. I'm gonna go ahead and send your energy back to you. Call my energy back to me. Send out whatever remains to be composted. What serves the highest and best. And I appreciate you and your team showing up here today and allowing me to be of service. You're welcome. I appreciate you sharing too, that those are different things that you were aware of in some capacity, and that I picked up on them. That always makes me feel good and excited too. Just like we're all connected, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's so good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Let's see what your question is, and then I'm gonna go. I understand it probably takes you longer to type than it does for me to talk. So I'll give you just a second. How can you protect yourself to not let this come back again? Great question. It's like energy is fluid, energy could move and come and go. What I would say to, hold on, like, or maybe I pick up other people's, oh, okay, perfect. Well, amazing. Boundary book. So I sell them. They're back here, or at least my spirit boundary book. And I have boundary book. There you go. The starting a boundary book and putting your boundaries of your channel, and how, like, where your energy can go, and writing it like the physical process of writing it down and sending it up to your spirit team is what will protect you and your energy moving forward. And the other thing that I would also recommend in association with that, because I send them with 12 of my like top boundaries, one of which is having office hours on your channel, but also there's a protection symbol in there that I recommend to use. And the other thing is every night, or making it a part of your practice to clear your energy. So whether it's every night before bed, which is what I do, maybe it's multiple times a day, maybe it's in the morning, maybe it's in the shower, but doing what I do at the end of like each of these sessions is, I'm like, every night before I go to bed, I say I send any energy that's not mine back to sender. Sometimes I'll add on, like, I send it on with love and light, and then I call all of my energy back to me. And then I basically imagine I'm in like a CT scanner, or yeah, I think it's a CT scanner, and I imagine just like going all through the layers of just like blasting out whatever doesn't serve me to be composted, and whatever serves the highest and best. And then I take like a deep breath or two, and I feel like the dust settle of the energy leaving me that's not mine, and that I no longer need to carry or hold on to. But all total, that's like a 30-second, send your energy back, call mine back, blast out, take a deep breath. And it can be more intentional than that, or it can be more in depth than that. It can be quicker than that if you are like, that's a lot to say. But you can work with your spirit team to find what works for you. But that's my recommendation. That's what works for me and what feels good for me in protection and clearing, energy clearing. All right. That said, I am going to, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Thank you all for joining. I added a stream for tomorrow, so I will be back on what time? 9 to 11 a.m. my time. So there's some overlap. Invite you to come back. That'll just be intuitive offerings, and yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, showing up, sharing in the space. I hope you all have, if you're in the US, a lovely Memorial Day. Sending you all so much love and light, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.